Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today, a good matchup in the NFC. It's the Chicago Bears and the Super Bowl champion, Philadelphia Eagles. Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the second straight year. #1 pick in the 2024 draft. It's Caleb Williams.
So although his rookie season didn't go exactly according to plan, the best thing that happened, Mike, was he started all 17 games. And I know there was some ups and some downs. He's got a new regime now, new stability, new head coach. And I think it's going to allow all of his physical talent we saw coming out of college that made Caleb Williams the #1 overall pick. I think it's going to let it shine. Because there is no question, when this guy is in the right system with the right play caller, he is as talented and as productive as any quarterback we've seen come out of the draft in the last couple years. Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
Third and long. Here's Williams. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And now it's 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
This is someone who just seems like every year they just get better and better, Mike, right? I mean, think back, whether it was Alabama to Oklahoma to being a Heisman finalist, going from a backup role to MVP candidate. His development has been fun to watch, and now he's universally considered one of the best all-around quarterbacks in the league, and if they want to leave here with a win, they're going to need him to be just that.
They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down. Play action. Here's Hurts. He's got a tight end out to Tara to the left. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Gervon Dexter in there for the sack, worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On play action, here's Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
3rd and long for Hurts. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Devin Duvernay back deep for Chicago. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Hey, this upcoming week, it marks one of our favorite times of the year here at EA Sports. It's the kickoff to John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Week. Big John's such a presence on that holiday for so many of us. And we look forward to a big slate of games coming up on Thanksgiving. Packers and Lions start things out, followed by the Chiefs and Cowboys. What a scene that will be. And then finally, the Bengals and the Ravens on Thursday night. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
He gets this one to Moore.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
What is that?
Give up the middle with Swift. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
That's good. For the Bears, 1st down. It's a gain of 6.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll go again with Swift. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
What is that?
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monangai. Down the sideline to the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal.
What is that?
Here's a run. And he will dive into the end zone. Kyle Monangai. Touchdown, Chicago.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He knocks it through, and the Bears will take a 7-0 lead.
Bears 7, Eagles nothing. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. The Eagles offense ready for their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Hurts. That's taken in by Brown. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. As we are ready to get back underway. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. It'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Philadelphia.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That's taken in left side by Smith. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. He will not be able to get to the end. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. It brings up 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Dotson, the man in motion. Now Hurts on 4th down. That's taken in by Dotson. And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. Now Hurts to call his own number. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And they continue to churn out 1st downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Barkley, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Backed up to the 3, it's 2nd and goal. Now Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. A dive, and he's in! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will level things out at 7 apiece. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense and running back Kyle Monangai heading back out for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Bears 1st down.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
Williams to throw on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. The Eagles offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Low-scoring game, all tied, third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. First and 10.
Great, set.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
7-yard loss.
Gervon Dexter gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Duvernay to return. And he'll be forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Bears offense and running back Kyle Monangai heading back out for their next possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, first and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Ready, set, hard. Here we go. Cabo. Here we go.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tower.
Look, I think any time, Mike, you find yourself all tied up in the second half of a ball game, it's all hands on deck. Both teams are trying to find a way. How can I separate? How can we give our side a clear advantage? That pick right there, killing that first series of this second half, that seems like one of those separators to me. Now, this offense, as they take the field, they have to capitalize and come away with points.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards on that play. Good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Great, set.
Man in motion is Smith. Off the play fake, Hurts. Look wide, get this one complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Second and 10.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. That one is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go down.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest.
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Bears offense and running back Kyle Monangai heading back out for their next possession. The deficit, 6 points. Touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. First and 10. Here's the handoff to Swift. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On second down, it's Williams. That'll be taken in by Moore. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Chicago.
Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the give, it's Swift. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Zach Baum, the All-Pro, makes the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At their 48.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 6. To throw, it's Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 1.
Third and a yard. They're going to run it here with Monangai. And it It's a touchdown-saving tackle as he got this down inside the 5-yard line. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. This is almost certainly 4-down territory if they need them all. Touchdown, extra point gives them the lead. It is 1st down and goal. Monangai on this defense. Backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Throwing is Williams. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Odunze, the one he was looking for. And now 3rd and goal coming up. To throw is Williams. It is brought in the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown Bears. The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
On is Santos for the PAT. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. 13. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Hurts finding Smith, and an eagle. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Open receiver is Dotson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Great, set. I know you want it.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
That's taken in right side by Goedert. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remains as we get set for 1st and 10. Hurts going to keep it on the option. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Finish it.
Get 6.
Here's 2nd down.
Don't touch it. I know you
And
want
in
it.
motion is Smith.
Don't touch it.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, what a pressure there. He can't get a throw away, and he's taken down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Diamonds on me fight, Nick and Reese, Icatina, Orange, Richard, me.
Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard gonna help the field goal kicker right now.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Duvernay on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. from the shotgun. It's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll lead to a second down. A run with Swift. Into the secondary, past the 40. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. The Bears go ahead, take their third and final timeout. And they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
First down, Chicago.
I see a bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie. Going on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you got trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 18. And the Bears first down.
Now the spike comes with 9 seconds showing on the clock. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to win the game. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This one he's gotta have. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Gibson now on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. That's caught. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. The comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. This one went all the way down to the wire. A late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. As they come from behind, it may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.